You're right. Although I could take control of another battlefield, if the news spread, you would still make similar arrangements? Compared to now, I can at most kill a few more pseudo-royal lords, which doesn't have much significance. The current situation in the 3000 worlds is too chaotic. The armies from all over the world are splitting up and fighting. The Ink clan has bases in all the great territories. Don't you think it would be better to make the situation clearer? In this way, the human race won't have to divide their forces to deal with us. They can focus solely on the no-return pass. That's why you chose this method. This is indeed a great thing for the human race. The human race is fortunate to have you, young Kai. Don't think he'll show mercy just because you say so. Right now, the situation is in my hands. The pseudo-royal lords are evacuating from the various battlefields. I can seal this territory gate at any time and kill them. Even if you can forcefully break through the seal, it'll still take some time. Not to mention, I can seal more than one territory gate. While Yang Kai can easily seal the territory gate, breaking the seal for the Ink clan requires a lot of effort. The time and effort spent are completely different, and the time difference is enough to cause the Ink clan to lose a large number of pseudo-royal lords. What do you want? That's more like it. Then I'll be straightforward. As long as the Ink clan's new royal lord doesn't appear, the pseudo-royal lords are the most powerful force. Each one is indispensable, and losing any one of them means losing a crucial strength. How about this? I won't force you into a dead end. One pseudo-royal lord, 1 million 5th rank resources. You can count how many pseudo-royal lords there are outside and then give me the corresponding amount of resources. Are you crazy? Even if it's 5th rank resources, 1 million pieces is still too much. Moreover, this is just the price for one pseudo-royal lord. How many pseudo-royal lords are there fighting outside? There are at least 200 on the 12 battlefields. Doesn't that mean it would require nearly 200 million pieces of 5th rank resource? The matter of supplies is nothing to the Ink clan, but the pseudo-royal lords are different. Think carefully. That's too much. I cannot accept this offer. This is my only condition. I won't accept any bargaining. You have an incense stick's worth of time to discuss. If you don't agree, then there's no need for further discussion. I'll leave immediately to intercept and kill your pseudo-royal lords. I'm curious to see how many of them will return alive. Oh, the location will be the territory gate that connects the Shattered Heaven to the 3000 worlds. That would be a good battlefield. You! How can the entire Ink clan be easily manipulated by one person? Sir, we'll fight him to the death. No, we can't do anything to young Kai. The territory gate is right behind him. If the Ink clan makes any abnormal movements, he can instantly escape into it. Moreover, if Yang Kai really acts as he said just now, there'll definitely be many pseudo-royal lords who will suffer. After the pseudo-royal lords retreat from the front lines, they'll have to pass through the territory gate from the shattered heaven. If Yang Kai waits there, they simply won't stand a chance to escape. On the other hand, if we want to rescue them, we need to cross the entire shattered heaven, not to mention the time it would take to break through the sealed territory gates. By the time we get there, I'm afraid it'll be too late. To be honest, the pseudo-royal lords who have retreated are all in large groups, not acting alone. Killing them will be difficult. I can only succeed a few times at most. After all, my strength has its limits. Let's hope one of you will be able to think clearly and choose wisely. What do you say? We agree to your request. We'll agree to your request. I really underestimated the Ink clan's wealth. They actually agreed to such a bold request. Is it too late to raise the price? Yang Kai, don't push your luck. I was just kidding. Don't be so anxious. Gathering resources will take some time. 3 days is too short. You're asking for a lot. Your supplies are all gathered here, so you only need to count them. 3 days should be more than enough. Of course, I don't mind if you want to stall for time, but until I get the resources, if any of the pseudo-royal lords try to escape back, don't blame me for showing no mercy. Fine, 3 days it is. However, there aren't that many 5th rank materials, so we'll replace them with other materials. Of course, the quantity is guaranteed. All right, but the minimum requirement is 4th rank. Don't bother bringing anything below that out just to make up the numbers. Deal! Why don't you two come and have a seat? The Ink clan invaded the 3,000 worlds, causing countless people to be displaced. Many of their skills have been lost because of this, so it's quite a pity. I'm not very knowledgeable about tea ceremonies, and I haven't had time to study these trivial matters over the years. But the human race has many excellent teas, and it's also an art. I prefer the taste of the human race's fine wine more. Tea seems a bit too Milo for my liking. You're so picky. Don't drink if you don't like it. With the Ink clan, wherever you invade, that world will be destroyed. If you truly unify the heavens, you won't even have tea to drink. Ink is the only eternal existence in this world. People who walk different paths cannot get along together. The human race is the master of the heavens, while you're just a group of invaders acting like robbers breaking into someone else's home. When the world was first born, this world was controlled by the divine spirits. Following that were the monster race, and only later did it come to you, human race. Races change, eras evolve. How could there be a true master in this world? If the human race can, so can the Ink clan. You know quite a lot. In the 3 eras ruled by the divine spirits, the monster race and the human race, the heavens were all fine. If the Ink clan were to truly succeed, what would it bring? Destruction and devastation? If one day all of the heavens died, would the Ink clan still be able to survive? What bullshit eternity! Since you know quite a lot, let me ask you, do you know how the divine spirits were born? You know, of course 100, but I won't tell you. The Ink clan originated from ink, and ink's philosophy and thoughts are the root of your actions. Ink itself possesses Strawn's power, but since it was sealed in the heavenly beginning Great Restriction, years ago it has been unable to break free, trapped yet unwilling to be lonely. In the end, it's nothing but a frog in a well. The vastness of this world is beyond imagination. How could you fathom the Supreme Master's power? What? Unhappy just because of a few words? Drinking my tea and still venting your anger at me? Who gave you the courage? Young Kai, don't think that you're invincible just because you've reached the 9th rank. Mona Yi and I may not be your opponents, but how can you be an opponent to the Supreme Master's clone? Why should I? They have their own opponents. After 3 days, the supplies will be gathered and delivered to you. However, I also have a small request. Speak! You need to stay here and wait for all the pseudo-royal lords return to the no-return pass before leaving. No need for you to say. I had already planned to do so. I have to count the amount of supplies you delivered and the number of pseudo-royal lords that have returned to see if they match up, if anything is missing. I won't show any mercy. Don't worry, I'm well aware of the number of pseudo-royal lords fighting outside, and the quantity of supplies will definitely not be lacking. That's for the best. The Ink clan's advantages accumulated over thousands of years have been lost in an instant. After this, the human race will be able to easily reclaim the 3,000 Great Territories. Originally, it wasn't an easy task for the human race to take back the 3,000 Great Territories. If they were to continue fighting for one after another, it was unknown how many years and effort they would have to spend. However, due to the great threat brought by young Kai, the Ink clan had no choice but to recall. With this, the Ink clan's army was no longer able to resist the human race's attack. The human race just needed to spend a bit more time and will gradually take over the 3,000 worlds. Sir, when we left the E5 territory. Young Kai? How could he be here? What? Are you that surprised to see me here? What's going on here? Why is this killing God here? And why are sirs not fighting with him, but instead getting along peacefully? All right, everyone step back. The matters in the ES territory are not your responsibility. What's going on? What exactly happened? You may not know, in less than 3 months, this killing god has attacked No Return Pass twice, and he is unbelievably strong. Are you saying that we actually escaped from there? We've been forced into this situation by young Kai. 2 months later. This is the last batch. Brother Yang, the matter with the Ink clan has been settled. That may be settled, but my matter is not yet finished. What do you mean, Brother Yang? The resources you handed over to me were merely the payment for the pseudo-royal lords' lives. It doesn't include the territory. Lords and feudal lords, does it? So what do you want? Give me more! There's nothing we can do. You'd better be careful. Don't try to fool me. You can't do anything to me. I've heard a lot about you. I am. Scram! What are you doing? Don't delay, Brother Yang. Brother Yang, sorry for the offense. See the guest out! Mona Yi, I'll definitely kill you. I'll remember today's disgrace. And I'll repay it 100-fold in the future. Yes! Head Office Division. I've reached the 9th rank. Now, the 12 armies of the human race are waging war outside. With the front lines expanding, it is necessary for the Head Office Division to move to the front as well, in order to better coordinate the 12 armies. Reporting. Sirs, E5 territory has achieved a great victory. Let me see. This is... How is it, Chief Me? Isn't this good news? Why does Chief Me look so shocked? Did the Chihuo army suffer heavy losses? Is it good news? We've underestimated him. Everyone, take a look at this. This? Young Kai is this powerful? According to the battle report, Chihuo army fought a fierce battle with the Ink clan army, and Yang Kai performed exceptionally well. He rescued Zuokyu Manhwua and the others and successfully repelled the Ink clan's army. Afterwards, Yang Kai went alone to the Ink clan's base camp, capturing 2 pseudo-royal lords and sealing the territory gate. The Ink clan army, unable to retreat in time, ultimately became a turtle in a jar for the Chihuo army. The entire army was annihilated. This battle report is too unbelievable. Could it be a false report? No. Considering Sir Yang Kai's ability, it should be the truth. Such achievements are truly terrifying. He can actually change the entire course of a battlefield just by himself. Where's Junior Brother Yang? Sir Yang left after sealing the territory gate. Sir Zuokyu mentioned that he seemed to have the intention of going to the no-return pass and said he wanted to bring something back. Going to the no-return pass to get something? This guy is really bold. The no-return pass is no longer the same as before. Now, there is not only one royal lord, but also many pseudo-royal lords stationed there. Even 9th rank masters wouldn't dare to easily go there. The Ink clan uses the ink nests to quickly transmit news, which is an advantage that the human race doesn't have. Yang Kai, appearing at this crucial moment in the E5 territory, saved the Ink clan a major defeat. Even 8 pseudo-royal lords were killed, with only a few remaining in a panicked retreat. This matter should soon be spread back to the no-return pass. And it won't take long for the Ink clan masters on the other battlefields to get this news. That's right. Sir, hurry up and send orders to the Azure Sun Army. No, send orders to the Jinglei, Fengyue, Liangyi, Qingzuya, and Yuchan armies. Tell them to attack the Ink Clan's base camp. No matter what stance the Ink Clan takes, do not retreat until the pseudo-royal lords appear. What are you waiting for? Go! Yes, I'll set out right away. I hope it's not too late. After Manhwua army took down E5 territory, did Zuoqiu, Manhwua and the others say what their next move would be? They did. After discussing, the several lords decided to send reinforcements to the nearest Qingxia army. If we calculate the time, Manhwua army should have joined forces with Qingxia by now. That's good. At the very least, the Ink clan on that side can be dealt with. Before the convergence of the two armies, the original Qingxia army would not be able to match the enemies they faced. If I'm right, the Ink clan on that side will undoubtedly suffer a severe defeat. Chief Mi, why these 5 armies? Is there no need to send news to the others that have 9th rank masters stationed there? You're mistaken. 9th rank masters possess keen perception. If the Ink clan army has any abnormalities, they'll be able to detect them. There's no need for reminders from our side. But those without a Ninty rank master may not be able to detect the change in the situation at this moment. Perhaps they are still confronting the Ink clan army. The change that Chief Mai is referring to is I'm afraid those pseudo-royal lords have already fled. What? Sir means Sir Yang Kai has sealed the territory gate, cutting off the Ink clan's escape route. This caused other pseudo-royal Loros to lose the courage to face him? That's right. So at this moment, the pseudo-royal lords have probably already left the various frontline battlefield's. The 6 armies of the human race with 9th rank, masters in charge should be able to detect this, but the remaining 5 may not. If the Ink clan army puts up a standoff with the human race, we are unlikely to act rashly. This will give those pseudo-royal lords the space and time to flee. The Ink clan can contend with the human race on various battlefields, and the contribution of the pseudo-royal lords are significant. But if they have all fled, how could they still fight with us? Now is the best time for the human race to expand the battlefront lines. So that's how it is. So it's like this. That's right. I've been prepared for the human race to take back everything we've lost all these years, but I didn't expect this opportunity to come so quickly. Young Kai, you've certainly achieved great merit this time. At the same time, large-scale battles were erupting on various battlefields. Just as my Jinglun predicted, with the 3 territory gates sealed, the Ink clan army remaining in the 3,000 worlds has become nothing but turtles in a jar. All the armies launched a coordinated attack and the Ink clan was unable to resist, quickly leading to their defeat. Not long after the battle, a large number of Ink clan members fled through the territory gate, only to be pursued and hunted down by the human race army. A few months later, no return pass. The outer voile. It's the territory gate! The fleeing territory, lords, and the Ink clan army. Wait! Something's not right. It's another batch. Who is it? Me. Yunkai. Run! When did this happen? What should we do now? We're doomed. That's not necessarily. We can still be saved. I'm sorry. It'll just be me. There's actually a fish that slipped through the net. Half a day later. Why is there no one here? Junior brother Yang. Senior brother Wu. It seems junior brother has long since come up with a solution. I was thinking too much.